Saz loses his will to go on. With his beloved son transformed in crystal, he has nothing left to live for. He curses Vanille for her part in the tragedy, but killing her won't bring Dodge back. Saz's brand suddenly glows with burning intensity, and the Eidolon Brynhildr appears before the despairing father. He doesn't even try to run. Maybe death is the easiest path. Then Vanille puts herself between them. Saz may despise her for what she's done, but she can't let him die. Once the Eidolon is defeated, Saz turns his gun on Vanille. Unable to shoot the young woman, he turns the gun on himself. Soon after, Vanille becomes a prisoner of Psycom. She faces transportation to Eden and public execution. The Sanctum's chosen doom from Pulse L'Cie. Watching a news broadcast on board the Lindblum, the cavalry's flagship, Lightning and the other L'Cie learn of the impending execution. There's your recap.
There she is, the Palamecia, pride of the Sanctum Sky Fleet. This mighty flagship currently serves as a prison for the L'Cie apprehended in Nautilus.
And that's our destination. Thanks for giving us a target. Wap, 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 wap.
The L'Cie will face official sentencing upon the convoy's arrival in the capital.
So what's with the freak show?
So the Primarch can stand in judgment of the villainous L'Cie, with their execution as the climax.
Boring.
The people will cheer their demise, and Fal'Cie dominion will be undisputed.
All part of the plan.
Yes, but it also presents an opportunity.
In a display of unwavering dedication to duty, the Primarch himself has boarded the Palamecia and focused his personal attention on resolving the Pulse crisis.
They're baiting us, trying to draw us out.
Bait, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Here are your friends. Come and get them.
I like it.
Well,
Hook, line, and sinker.
Daring us to mount a rescue, I'll take that action. All in.
Alrighty, bets are on the table. We leave when you're ready. I'll be standing by.
Sounds good. Thanks, bud. Not gonna bother doing Crystariums yet because I don't think we have all the rest of the party members, so we're just gonna jog around really quick, see if there are any items hiding around, and if not, we're just gonna keep it moving. Probably upgrade Lightning's weapon a little bit here too, with any of the stuff that we've managed to pick up over the course of the last couple of chapters. We're already at ×3, so we just have to use whatever we got. 1920, EU. Actually, nothing crazy here, right? We can really only grow like maybe one level with the 1921. We can just do this. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Because we don't have the upgrade ability yet anyways to get this up to the next level. That worked out great. Swell.
Rescuing Saz and Vanille is our top priority.
Agreed.
You gotta play it smart this time. No charging in without a plan.
You? Charging in without a plan?
Listen to me talking strategy.
Look, he even gets it. What up, Hope?
Dad's all right. Another cavalry unit rescued him and moved him somewhere safe.
There you go.
Kinda wish I could talk to him, but I guess I have to make my own choices now.
True. It's on you, son. Ready to roll out. Sorry.
Come on, let's get this show on the road. Finally found Vanille again. And I'll be damned if I'm just gonna stand around while she's in trouble.
Valid. No ding-dang items. Come on, Sid.
And once we take off, there's no turning back. You sure you're ready?
What else can I do here? The heck? Get me off this thing.
This baby back here is a Psycom vessel. It'll deliver you to the Palamecia.
Oh, we're cargo now?
A parting gift to our rotting government. Take
Woo!
those Psycom guys apart.
And we're supposed to take on all of them? I think the whole division's on board. I don't care how many lackeys they've got. Bring them on. Vanille's in there.
I'm sure she's fine. Vanille's tougher than I could ever be.
Hope, are you scared?
Yeah, I'm terrified. But I'll be okay.
Hope, are you scared?
Beside you.
Yes.
And this guy. And Fang. We're all in this mess. We gotta stick together.
Right. Enough with the bonding. It's go time.
enough emotions.
What do you mean, this guy?
What else do you want me to call you? Next time I'll try dickhead.
We didn't expect to see you here in person, Your Eminence.
This crisis threatens the entirety of Cocoon, my child. You agree that standing at the fore is a leader's charge?
Wholeheartedly.
It also affords a splendid view of the impending execution.
Gross.
What's the holdup?
Stand by. Verifying identification code.
You let me land this bird or I'll crash her into your ass. Code verified. You're free to dock.
Thank you.
About damn time. All clear. Welcome aboard.
All right, it's time to infiltrate the entirety of SciComm. I'm sure this won't go badly. Welcome to the Palamecia.
Code red, repeat. Code red.
Uh-oh.
Attention all crew, this is not a drill. Code red.
All right. Let's tear him up.
Man, we didn't even make it in 5 feet.
And Saz, stay focused.
Hog. Oh, is Snow not fighting? Sick. You know, honestly, that's fine.
Get the enemy off balance.
Put Sentinel in.
Appreciate it.
Get healed up a bit. Play it safe. These guys are kind of whooping our butt. All right, then I'll go for the guy with the gun. Okay.
Target's a target.
Nice. Okay. Should be able to run this assault and take this thing out now. Actually, he's almost dead, huh? No. But now he is. Bop. Gross. 384 CP though. So yeah, see, this is where we're gonna get a lot of levels over the next couple of fights.
They want to play.
No kidding. So where to?
Right up there.
Yeah, but not until after we fight those guys. We're gonna be doing a lot of combats today. A lot of combats today. Go ahead and get all of our Crystarium stuff done. We did get expansions to this too, so we need to make sure that we're doing our expansions as well. Probably stick with Ravager for Lightning, just because that's we only have the one commando, or I'm sorry, Fang does not have access to Ravager, right? So Lightning is likely going to be our Ravager throughout most of this fight, or most of this section. And then for Hope, probably Synergist, eh? What does he get for Medic for an ability? Renew. Oh, that's not... Yeah, we don't have to worry about Renew. Renew is only usable... Oh, Veil and Boon. Yeah, we're gonna do that immediately. We can just get those two and then put him back into Ravager and get him any abilities that he learns in Ravager. But yeah, Boon and Veil specifically are both very, very good. Lazara and Overwhelm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll go back to Ravager then. Yeah, for the time being. And then Fang. Fang's probably gonna stick with Sentinel if I had to hedge a bet. What'd she get for Saboteur? Dispel. Oh, we do need Dispel. Never mind. Let's get that done. We'll need to Dispel during this segment. And then Curse. I think we can probably skip Kurska for now. Yeah, Steel Guard is nice to have, and then we don't need Renew either, though. What's Commando? Life Siphon, Ravage, and Scourge. Yeah, okay, never mind. Commando's fine. Yeah, Commando's fine. All right, and then last but not least, well, last and least, to be honest, is Snow. Snow, I always just do Sentinel first. Whether that's correct or not, I don't actually really care all that much. Snow doesn't get used a ton outside of his Sentinel role, so just gonna put all of his stats in a Sentinel. Even his damage stats are not very high, so having him be a blocker is not the end of the world. And then Paradigms, we do want to customize at least one that has Commando, and then maybe Ravager. But let's do one that's Medic Synergist Saboteur. So we've got even odds. And then maybe Medic Sentinel for Combat Clinic. And then this one will do Commando, Ravager, Commando for aggression. Yeah, because I don't need Lightning on Ravager outside of that one. We should be fine. I get the feeling we'll probably want to be on Delta Attack for the most part, because these guys will do a lot more damage to us than the last few enemies that we've been fighting will. So, it's save already. We should be fine.
I'll make short work of you.
Yeah, right. See if we can't sneak around these guys. Nope. Okay. They're not, like, terribly strong, but still better to be safe than sorry at this point. Go for the infiltrators first. But lightning's most of our damage anyways, so as long as Fang doesn't die, we should be fine. And with Metagard, she should stay relatively healthy. Then launch, and then one more attack takes it out. Heal her up real quick. And then just Relentless, and that should take care of it. Oop, boop. But the next couple of fights, you're going to start to see some of the ceiling of this game's combat, where you'll need to have certain things like Dispel, like Curse, like Slow, certain buffs and debuffs that will help, like, get you into a power level that you weren't able to get to before. Because otherwise, if you don't, you get your butt kicked on some of the later fights. Hog. Double check and make sure. I don't think there was a chest hiding here, but...
What now?
No. Now we go up. Thankfully, lightning can jump up like 5 stories, so... I see you. You're not hiding. Digital circuits, nice. Thankfully, these enemies drop a bunch of the credit and incentive chips that are basically gil for us. Which is why we're doing a lot of these fights, because this will get us a lot of the gil that we have not been able to get so far. And eventually we do have to upgrade weapons that aren't lightnings. And that moment is coming up rapidly. Thankfully, the reason why we upgraded Hope's weapon is because Hope is included in this portion of the game too. So that's the reason why we got Hope's weapon upgraded as well.
Find another route. Way ahead of you. See that?
Let's go.
And we will.
Don't go getting blown away now.
I'm going this way first. Because there's stuff over here. But yeah, basically every enemy on the map we're going to be fighting. What do we got here? Weak to fire, weak to ice. Okay. High stagger resistance here, so we shouldn't expect to stagger these things unless we get a lot of Ravager attacks down. This is where things like Overwhelm in the Ravager pool come in handy because it helps increase your stagger percentage. And then once it's staggered, lightning does too much damage. It's not going to survive. Nice Fyra. Okay, now we should be able to switch to Relentless Assault and finish this thing off. And this is where aggression comes in handy, right? Because commandos increase how much damage you do, and they do more damage as well with the non-elemental attacks. Yeah, see, 282. That's a lot of Crystarium points. But basically, every 3 fights, we're getting another node. Millerite. I don't think that upgrades Lightning's weapon. I think Millerite's usually used for the accessories, if I remember correctly. Should probably move my head down a little bit so y'all can see the map. Double check it just to be sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's not that one. All right, let me move me down just a tiny bit here so y'all can see the mini map here. There we go. All right. Anyway, I can sneak around, y'all. You gonna turn around on for me? Oh, maybe. No. No.
Back me up.
That's for why you only use provoke once there, Fang. But if you could use it a couple more times, that would be, you know, preferred. There you go. Get some Ravage out. Bop. Bop.
Come on, then.
Okay, Fang can take like 3 more rotations and then we have to switch to healer, or medic rather. Okay. Oh, that is the Dragoon. Okay, so we do need to lever this as well. Get him, Fang. Bye-bye. That fight was pretty slow, so we're probably not going to get a good star rating there. Yeah, it's okay, though. Another incentive chip. Yeah, this is the reason why we do these fights, because the more that we do these fights, the more money we're going to end up getting, and that money is going to be very important later in the game. Because we need a lot of money to get those weapons upgraded. Because we're going to buy a lot of the materials that we need to get the weapons upgraded. This is unfortunate. I think we might be able to sneak in, maybe. No. This is a lot of these things to have at once. Thankfully, we can Ravage, and I think it'll be okay, but... Right. Yeah, she's got main character energy, unfortunately. I'd really like to get some blitzes off so we can get some AoE damage down. This is one where you'd like to get a summon in, just to, like, clear this out quickly. but we do not have the ATP for it, unfortunately. Okay, that thing is stunned, or staggered rather. These 3 attacks should be enough with Hope's attacks. Yeah. Oh, never mind. For some reason he only casted once. Okay, Fang might die from these tornado kicks. We stopped one. She did get Medeguard up in time. She's okay.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Okay, back to Delta attack. I trolled Hope there by trying to figure out if any of them were staggered, like had some stagger meter. My bad. We're to the point now where I can probably go into Relentless Assault and we would be okay. Blaze, welcome in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Let's just do it. Play it risky. I want to get this done. Bored as fuck. It's valid. That time of year, right? Usually backlog season. Oh, we still 5-starred it. Nice. Not gonna complain about that.
Maybe we can use it.
Good idea, Hope. Good idea. Not really. You already finished your backlog?
Not quite a ladder.
I'm jealous. Up. Up. Yeah, fight me.
Back me up.
We do not need to be on Sentinel for this. I was gonna say, this should be a pretty quick fight. Yeah.
Just like I planned it.
Not bad. And we're rewarded with incentive chips. Nice. More money. We'll take it. No chest over here. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Only so much of a hobby you can do it at once, right? Yeah, I feel you. Okay. Ah, that should be enough. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. During the winter months, when I was a teenager, obviously, so like a long time ago at this point. But the this is usually when I did challenge runs, like the Titus only run in Final Fantasy X and stuff like that, just to try to mix it up a little bit and make you feel something. Yeah, no, I definitely feel your pain on the job market. Definitely feel your pain on the job market. It has been a nightmare. I was just saying the other day, I just got denied for a job where I was, it was basically just data entry, like just typing. And I type over 100 words per minute with an 11,010 key, and I didn't even get an interview. I was just like, damn, man, like, damn. It really is. It sucks. Vi, good to see you. 4 score. That was the last time the job market was actually useful. Lamau. Hey, sometimes that's all you need.
Let's keep this up.
Especially in this fucking country. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. I hate that, but like, no point denying reality at this point, right? I wonder, should I be focusing in on her medic at all? Do I think I need raising Kira? I probably, oh, she gets renew. Shit, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize she got renew already. We're already working towards Watera. I guess I could just go to medic for a bit. There's probably some merit to finishing this off. Yeah. So yeah, it's been bad even since back then. That's crazy. I will say that when I at my last job, I started at a temp agency, and then it ended up being a 6-figure plus job after a little while. Early 2000s, yeah. I mean, in your defense, I don't either. I don't either. Was I having her work on Commando? Surely I was, right? I think I said we skip Sentinel, right? Because it's just Steel Guard. When this one had like Ravage, right? Yeah, and Life Siphon. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Shit sucks. Yeah, it's hard to know, right? Oh, I got the sneak. We got the sneak. And we didn't get any reward for it. Yes! I love getting the thing that I'm looking for and not getting rewarded. Yes! Yes! Fang, you're supposed to block. Holy. Right, yeah. When I worked in the manual labor industry back in the early to mid 2010s, or 2000s rather. So back then, that kind of work was very sought after. So. Right. Fang, block. She did block with her face, and for what it's worth, it was effective. Not my preferred method, but it got it done. Got it done. Got it done. I didn't even realize after about to start. My bad.
Wide open.
Oh, wide open. Wow, we accidentally knocked out the Dragoon. That means this guy's toast. Working pretty good so far. We've got our TP almost maxed out again. No items. Double check down this way. Nothing. Nothing. Silicone oil. We're gonna try to stockpile most of the upgrade materials for later. Alright, this should be pretty easy. We actually can switch to Relentless Assault for this. Just 2 of them.
You asked for it.
As somebody that's been through my 20s, let me tell you that the 30s are much better. Looking back, holy shit, my 20s sucked. It felt like I was living the time of my life, and like I was meeting so many new people. My job, my career was excelling. Like I was getting a bunch of new knowledge. I was getting some new like opportunities. League of Legends was huge. Let me tell you, most of that shit changes. To aggression. Probably the easiest way.
You're back.
I didn't speak of LOL anymore? Nah, I always do. I just don't speak of it like a ton, you know what I mean? Mostly because people are haters. Because like you've ever heard, yeah, just like high school is the best time of your life, right? Crock of shit. But yeah, once you get to this age and you just like, I don't know, I guess you just don't care, right? You just don't care anymore. You got the things that you like. You've got people around you that like the things that you like. And then the rest of the people that are just like, man, that's stupid. I don't like that shit. It's just like, fuck off. Go away then. Do your own thing. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. If you don't like it, leave. I ain't forcing your hand. Shit. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. I know a lot of people that had a great time in their high school years. Don't remember a lot of middle school. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. We're not going to get a good grade on this one, I can tell you that.
More beans?
Venusaur, thanks for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. Those who don't know me, my name is G Monday. You can call me G Monday. You can call me Gary, whichever you prefer. Currently playing through Final Fantasy 13 as part of our Final Fantasy Marathon. We have played through, what have we played through? We've played through Final Fantasy 1 through 10. We played 10-2, Remake, Rebirth, 16, and now 13 we're working our way through. Welcome on in, everybody. Venusaur, hope you had a great stream. For those who don't know me, we do a variety of content here, RPGs, Pokemon, some occasional speedruns, but we don't really speedrun that much anymore, to be honest. And just a lot of variety games. Just chill out, have some fun. But welcome on in, everybody. Another welcome in. Venusaur, welcome in. Exit Station, welcome in. Yogi, welcome in. Yeah, we're getting the Final Fantasy Marathon on. Hope you had a nice stream. You can leave. The X is right there. Don't let the door hit you. I'm doing great, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. I hope you had a great stream. Good to see you. Hope you had a nice holiday. Appreciate the raid. You shit talked, yeah. Yeah, high school, I got, like, people just didn't like me in high school. I was not very popular. So, I got bullied a lot too, but at that point, like, I was more focused on my schooling than anything else, so, oh, cutscene. Yeah, thanks again for the raid, buddy. I appreciate it. He's alive! Oh.
Is he not?
Bullies do suck, it's true. I won't say that I was the same in high school, but I was pretty similar to who I am now. I didn't change much over the course of the last, like, X years, right? I'm basically pretty much the same person.
Why can't I do it? I got no reason to keep living. I can't even kill you.
What are you saying that's bad?
Freeze! Take him!
They're still shooting off fireworks by you? 70% third, 30% geek. That's okay. As long as you like it, it's all right. One went off right after Sai shot the gun. It's like they knew. It's like they knew.
You should be proud. Your son's a hero. The boy who saved Cocoon. We'll erect a memorial in Eden and put his crystal on display.
God, what a jerk.
He's a little boy.
As the son of a pulseless sea, he would have lived in shame.
Sounds good, Exit. Have a great day. Enjoy your movie. Yeah, cheers, Venusaur. I appreciate it. If anybody else needs a raid and run, by the way, feel free to get up, get stretched, get hydrated, do your thing. We're going to be on until like probably maybe a little after 10 o'clock Eastern. So another 3 hours or so. So you're more than welcome. Go do your thing. We'll be here. Yeah, Venusaur, have a great night. Thanks again for the raid, buddy. I appreciate it. It's always good to see you. Thanks for the thought. I appreciate you. Glad to hear you're doing well. Thanks again for the raid. Of course, ass. Got his ass knocked out.
I'm pathetic.
I don't know about that.
That's my life. I'm the one who lied to everyone.
Forget it. You can't change what's done.
You can see the arrow on his brand, right?
I just told the truth.
Now. I've been thinking. You woke up from being a Christian.
You can see the red mark in the middle too, right?
Well, that means Dodge will wake up one day too, right?
Yep.
What was it like? I mean, how did it happen? You were done with your focus, right?
I was chosen. I was made into a l'Cie to fight against Cocoon. It happened back on Grand Pulse, hundreds of years ago. We finished our focus, and we fell into a long crystal sleep.
Yeah. She's the oldest member of the party. Day 1. Bodum, the Pulse Fal'Cie. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, man, honestly. Just keep living your life, keep living one day at a time. Don't worry too much about the numbers. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Even in your 30s, you probably still got 50 or 60 years, man. Like, more than half your life. More than half your life. You got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Need Vanille to go through her Sailor Moon transformation really quick.
Bang!
They're all frosted up.
We woke up on Cocoon to the start of a new focus. Fang, she'd forgotten everything. And for me, just the thought of hurting people again. It was too much. So I lied. I played dumb, said I'd lost my memory.
Oh, she knows too.
My fate as a l'Cie. And ever since then, I've been running away from
So she really lied to everybody. Like every single person.
Let us through! Block our way, you die!
You trying to get him angry?
Yeah, I thought maybe they'd run. There's been enough blood spilled.
You thought they'd run? Let me refresh your memory. Those soldiers think they're protecting Cocoon from l'Cie. The Fal'Cie have them all brainwashed.
Fal'Cie, I have had it.
That's right.
Cannot let this go on.
That's right. I know some people that are in their 50s that still, number one, look younger than that, but number two, like, they're super healthy. They still do. I know somebody that does marathons in their 50, and I think they're 53. Still does marathons. Life keeps lifing, man. Regardless of your age. May as well enjoy the ride. We only get one of them, right? May as well enjoy it. And that's why I'm playing Final Fantasy 13. Woo! Yeehaw, doggy, fight me! Hey, Fang. Can you make them stop shooting hope, please? Is that a no? Jesus. Blitz time. Don't let him run. Nice. Big damage. Oh no, you pained Fang. She's gonna block anyway. Oh, can she not? I guess not.
New strategy.
It's okay, because Hope can heal it. Off. Fight's pretty much over at this point. Oh, Hope. Yeet.
That's how it's done.
Wahoo. Doo doo. Ooh, bad fight. I guess I could have said that. I could have known that. That was not a very good fight. But yeah, anyway, so we are saving up all of our materials to upgrade either Vanille or Saz's weapon. I haven't decided which yet. Probably going to be Vanille's because we don't use Saz a ton.
Back me up.
We probably want the Hunter's gone, right? God, she debuffs and buffs. All right, back to this. I know we already kind of started on this one, but I think we actually are supposed to knock out the gun guys first. Go to Combat Clinic and get Fang healed up real quick. Should be fine now. Nice. The blitzes are actually keeping her stagger meter up, so watch that thing get rid of it. Should be able to take these two out. Oh, she staggered. Bye-bye. Then go to aggression, finish this thing off. We should be good to go.
Hardly worth the effort.
Yeah. It was actually around this time when I was, I hate saying this phrase out loud. I'm just going to say it right now. But when I was your age, this is around the time I got into Twitch. Because it was a way for me to, like, fill in the gap. Got to meet some new people. Met some awesome folks. Got to get into a community. Gave me a reason to do some other things that were not just, like, playing single-player games, which is all I was really doing at that point. Where do you think you're going?
You asked for it.
Okay. It's the right time for it, honestly. I've made some lifelong friends from doing that. Not saying that that's going to be like something that I can guarantee, obviously, but like certainly couldn't hurt. Come on, Fang, do your thing. All right, now all of her buffs are gone, so we can just knock her out. Go to aggression. Launch her ass in the air. Not much lighting, and Fang beat the absolute piss out of her. Bye-bye. Thankfully, at this point, we've got most of our Libras done, so having Libra up doesn't really matter all that much. There's nothing over here? I do that fight for nothing? It does look that way. Son of a bitch. Save point, though. That's nice. Watch the enemies respawn on the inside. I can feel it in my bones. It's gonna happen. Man, Fang has gotta provoke more than one time. This is why I usually always control the provoke characters. I want them to actually do the thing. Yeah, go. Up. Have we gotten all the details for him yet? No. Ooh. This is Final Fantasy 13, and you're absolutely fine. Hope you had a good day at work. For what it's worth, I did put the number in the title. For the folks that can't read Roman numerals. I did. I am trying, you know. What was I doing here? Commando, right? No, we were doing medic, right? No, that can't be right. That can't be right. It's got to be my fault. Signalis. No, I watched Lily play that one, if I remember right. That was like the it wasn't 8-bit, but it was like a survival horror game, right? And it had like a pixel art style graphics. I'm pretty sure that's right. Yes, it is very fun. I think you would enjoy it. It was very fun to watch. At minimum, even if it's not maybe your cup of tea, I know that your community will enjoy watching it. It's very, very fun to watch. I can tell you that from a watching perspective. Oh, is that oh, that was Hope, not Fang. My bad. What was I doing with Fang? I keep forgetting. Commando sounds right. Looks right too. Indecipherable, yeah. And roll level. Congratulations, Snow. You're our first level 3. After that, do I just go back to Ravager, I guess? Arrow, Overwhelm, and a roll level. What's Commando get? One ability, probably just Life Siphon, right? Oh, Scourge. Yeah, it's probably just Ravager. Yeah, cheers, Grace. I appreciate the lurk. Thanks for being here as always. I appreciate you. Hope the work goes by well. I hope you're feeling better again today. I appreciate you popping by. Don't respawn, don't respawn, don't respawn, don't respawn. They respawn.
Nothing I can't handle. Out of my way!
I see, it's the haste that she puts on herself that's the biggest problem.
You asked for it. Wide open.
When we get the fish back up, we'll get you some more fish. We'll take a break after the second run of ads come up. Yep. Yeah, once we get the fish back on, we'll get you some fish. We'll get you some fish.
Thanks.
That should be fun. She can have bravery, I don't care.
Keep a cool head.
You? Oh. You? Sheesh. Really good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. Sunday. It's Sunday. Don't ask me the logic for why I said Monday. Turn around. Turn around. The threat's behind you. Think about it. Oh. Yeah, you got lucky. Fang, defend yourself. Let's do this for now so if we can get Fang healed up a bit. Then we should be okay. Come on, Hope.
Change
There
of
we go.
plan. Thank you.
We are on chapter 9, and there are 13 chapters, but a couple of the later chapters in the game are a lot longer. So I'd say we're probably, if you had me place a bet today, I'd say we're about halfway, give or take. Leave Hope alone. Right now, we're trying to save Saz and Vanille. Yeah, we're moving pretty quick. Thankfully, I know a good portion of the game at this point, so it's been a lot easier for me to do some of the fights that were probably more difficult on a first playthrough. Oh, yeah. As far as I know. I think they did that for 15 as well, didn't they? I think there's 15 chapters in Final Fantasy 15 as well. Let's do assault. This fight's over.
Just another battle.
I think all the flashbacks are 13 days too. I like keeping with the theme over there. That's right. Now you, sir, you're gonna have to turn around. You're not gonna do it. You're a dick. It's fine. Let's do paradigms, customize. Let's do, instead of solidarity, let's do Ravager, Synergist, Saboteur, because we're gonna need to get some debuffs down on this guy.
We can win if we stay focused.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 11 and 14 specifically are the ones that are specifically online.
Thank you.
Is it immune to everything else? No, she should be able to do a couple of others. I think she has Curse. Okay. Yeah, I do too. Like, I understand why, but like, can't afford it. Ooh, I don't think we're gonna kill this in time. Did I Libra this? I did. Baku will come in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. By the way, for folks who happened to miss the YouTube stream yesterday, we ended up playing Fever Meme. That game was super fun. Had a lot of clever moments. It's a very fun game to play through. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, no, that's the only one that was like dedicated online. Was 11 and 14. The rest of them were, there were some multiplayer of like the Crystal Chronicle games and stuff like that, but they weren't required to be multiplayer. You could still play them single. But yeah, those are the only two games that were dedicated online for sure. But yeah, no, that Fever Meme game was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Yeah, it is great. Like, the changes that they made to that game are all positive ones for the most part, right? I think there's some subjectiveness there, but
Let's get this over with.
well, I mean, that's a difficult question to answer at the end of the day, because like the truth is that all of the Final Fantasy games are kind of like self-contained, so none of them really have to do with one another, right? Like, you don't have to play 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. They're all their own games, right? So like, it is canon in Final Fantasy 14's world, right? But like 13 has nothing to do with 7, has nothing to do with 12, has nothing to do with 9. Setting up a new story, yeah, it makes sense. Trying to keep the longevity, right? Makes sense. Combat Clinic, that took me way too long. But yeah, that's the best part about the Final Fantasy series, is you can literally find the one that meshes with you the most, whether it's plot, whether it's gameplay, whatever you're looking for, and you can find a Final Fantasy game that will likely fit your needs, right, as a gamer. Of course, you know, it's subjective again, right? Like, not every game is for every person, but this is not World of Warcraft Final Fantasy. No. 14 is online, if that's what you're saying, but like an MMO. No, this is a single player one. Oh, they've been building that for all that time. Yeah. Yeah, 14's the MMO. Yep. Correct. Yep. You're dead on. But like, even this game is actually a trilogy. So like 13 has 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns is the third game. Final Fantasy VII has like, I think 5 games at this point, not including the remakes. Is that right? It's 4 or 5, I forget. Ever Crisis, Before Crisis, Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus, and Final Fantasy VII. I was right. But yeah, so yeah, they're all kind of self-contained within their own games. So you can just kind of like have fun with it and move on, which is nice. Yeah, so 16 and 15 are both more action focused. 13 is kind of action focused, but still in the ATB system, as you can see, right? Like, you're not really doing that much. You can control, like, when the attacks go off and such, and you can, like, stagger. You can, like, you know, put certain attacks in the queue and stuff like that. But other than that, it's basically the ATB system. I haven't done Before Crisis either. I'm excited for them to add that to Ever Crisis so I can experience that. Yeah, it's been out for a long time. Long time. A long time. ARPG Lite's a great way to put it, yeah. Yeah. I get the feeling if they had the time to, like, sit here and develop this game for a long time, this probably would have been an action game. That's just my opinion, though. They're doing a P5 boxing game? I did not see that. I did not see that. I haven't played Dirge of Cerberus either. It's another game I missed.
Feeling nervous? You're nothing.
Could you do, like, targeted debuffs, friend? No? All right. Do this. Yeah. Yeah, the PS3 was not the best console. Who could have guessed? But even the PS3, like, it got better games near the end of its life cycle, but at the beginning it definitely struggled a bit. And this was one of the games that released near the beginning of both the 360 and the PS. Well, I guess it was in the middle, right? Because it was like 2009. Yeah, this was the first game that I got for my PS3 that I actually was happy that I had for my PS3. Just hoping that would be fantastic. I don't think a single person would be mad about that. Yeah, I mean, the PS5 to me feels like just the best version of a PlayStation 4, so. So from my perspective, like, it's basically the same thing. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, they're still struggling with it today, right? Not nearly as bad as they were back then, obviously, but like, still.
New strategy.
Yeah, like Metal Gear Solid 4. There was a couple of games that were PS3 exclusives. A lot of them are starting to come off of there now, and they're being remade, which is nice. But yeah, a lot of the games were PS3 exclusives. It's unfortunate. Yeah, I get the feeling that we're probably going to hear something about it this year, Baku, that, like, the new game. We'll definitely hear about Persona 4 Revival, I think it's called, right? What's it called? Revival or something, Rewind. I don't remember. I don't remember what it's called. But I'm anticipating we'll hear something about that game this year. And then if they have stuff prepared for Persona 6, we'll likely hear about Persona 6 this year too. Nice job, Hope. But yeah, I definitely understand the Persona 5 fatigue, but I also understand why Sega and Atlas are doing it, if I can be totally honest. Like, it was really the first Persona game that was, like, commercially, like, super successful, and all of the spin-off games are selling. So, like, it's hard to criticize the moves. Yeah, they only started putting PS2 games on there in the last, like, 18 months. I also got burned out I actually was almost done. I think I was about 75% of the way through ReFantazio. I will go back and finish it though. It's not the game's fault. I just didn't have the time for it, and I got kind of like, I got fatigued by my brain, not the game. Yeah. It's an interesting time period, those got that era. And now they're retro consoles. Once we get rid of the other infiltrator, we can switch back to Relentless Assault here. Yeah, I don't know if you saw it. They did a little like 30th anniversary video, and they actually showed like the old Persona games. So like, I'm not trying to get people's hopes up, but like, if you had me hedge a bet, it looks like they're acknowledging the existence of the games, which is something at least. PlayStation 4, not quite. It's not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. Getting close, but not quite there yet. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with emulators, if I can be honest. I very rarely play on emulator. Very, very rarely. Thanks for like retro achievements and such. I'll play on emulator, but that's pretty much the only time I'll ever download an emulator. I usually just play on hardware. You'll turn around. Get him, Hope. Get him, Hope. You just take your time, Hope. Never mind. But yeah, we'll see. I actually don't anticipate that we're going to hear anything about new console generations for another 2 years. Most of the stuff that you're here will be things like people claiming leaks. And you know how I feel about that, so. Spring 2026, yeah. But yeah, that's the other thing is like they still are making games for the PlayStation 4 as of right now. And people are out there just going, oh, well, they're going to announce the PlayStation 6 next year. Oh, well, actually, that decision got delayed. Bitch, they're still making games for the PS4. They ain't done with the PlayStation 4 yet. They're not, or the PS5 yet. Like hell. People haven't even been making games that are exclusive, like exclusive to the PS5 yet. Like, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I don't buy it. But I don't buy anything that comes out as a leak. There's a couple of people out there that do some like pretty reputable quote unquote leaks. But like, I'd rather just wait for the studio themselves to announce it. I'm not going to sit here and try to like fart around with what I think is real and what I think is not. And it's too much of a, I don't give a shit. But you know what I mean? It's too much effort. Oh, we don't need to be in Sentinel for this. Get him, Fang. Why are you ruining? Oh, she got pained. I didn't even realize. The combat claim's fine. Just Asuna. Oh, that's good. Glad to hear you're enjoying it. I've heard a couple of folks say that this season's a lot better. Or I'm sorry, that this season is very good. Yeah, I mean, everything's going up in price right now, right? Like across the board. Yeah, I don't see a reason to ever buy. You will never, unless someone gifts me a PlayStation 5 Pro, which I am not asking anyone to do, just so we're clear, ever, like ever. But like, it's never gonna happen. Like if I could write it off and get it as like an expense, it might be a different conversation. But other than that, I have no reason to buy a PlayStation 5 Pro. 5090 expected to be 5K. They haven't even gotten efficient with 4K yet. So, NVIDIA can say whatever they want. People still haven't gotten the 3080 efficient with their video games yet. So I am not getting a new graphics card until the video game companies actually catch up. Oh, $5,000. That's crazy. $5,000 is insane. Yeah, that there's no way. No, I agree, Baku. I agree. I think that's why the Pro came out, right? I think that's just going to be their new console, and they're going to build games specifically for the Pro. And they'll do like 30 FPS versions for the base PS5 is probably what they'll end up doing. If I had to hedge a bet. But we'll see. I mean, they started getting more efficient with the PlayStation 5. They showed it was the Witcher 4 gameplay, right? That they showed that was at 60 frames and it looked gorgeous on a base PS5. So who knows? But that's my point, right? They haven't even gotten good at making games on the console they currently have. And you're telling me they're going to release another one? Bullshit. Bullshit. We'll see. Got 3 shundos. Let's go. Nice job, Radical Ninja. Yeah, I usually don't play in the winter. I usually don't play in the winter. I play like when we go for our walks, but in the winter I have to do the recumbent bike because it's too icy outside to walk around, unfortunately. I did catch a couple today though. I didn't get any shinies though, but I already have so many shiny Piplups, it didn't really matter. Yeah. Well, and it's AI that's driving the price up of all these things, Blaze. It's gonna pop and then everything will come crashing back down. It's just gonna, hopefully this will be temporary. But as long as people like us don't fucking buy this shit, it's not gonna last. It can't. Because they'll need to make money. They can't sell things at $5,000 and no one buy it and then like expect to continue to exist as a business, right? I agree, Baku, I agree. It's probably gonna be next year. It's probably gonna be next year. I don't think it's gonna be this year. There's too many people who are still like heavily invested in it for it to actually like have a reasonable chance to pop this year. But I'm thinking like mid 2027 is probably when we're gonna start to see it crash. But yeah, I agree. It's probably gonna be a little while. It's hot garbage, I bet. I bet. Yep. It's like this vicious like circle. What's the name of that Ouroboros, right? The snake. It's just like eating itself. It's like this vicious circle of these 4 companies that are all just like investing in each other. And it's causing this like artificial, no pun intended, but this artificial like lift of not only their value as a business, but also the value of all of their products. It's absolutely insane. The way that they've gamed the system and made this work, it's absolutely wild. It's not, it is surprising. I guess shocking is not the word I'd use. I'm not surprised that people that are not creative are trying to push a thing that makes things for them for free, right? Like that doesn't shock me at all. That's been happening from day one. People have been stealing people's shit and now they don't have to steal it like they don't have to do it like the immoral way. They can let this program do it. Like that's the way to do it, because now they can't get in trouble, right? And that's the thing, right? Is that like the reason why AI, like generative AI, cannot work is because AI cannot be held accountable, right? You cannot hold an AI accountable for its actions. You can't punish it. You can't do anything to it. Like you can't hold an AI program accountable. And until there's accountability for something like that, and there's like laws and actual protections against stealing shit from other people, then generative AI can never work, right? It just can't. And that's just the truth of it. And that's what's going to happen. Is it's going to take another 18 to 24 months before we actually see some worldwide legislation against generative AI and protections for artists and creatives alike over the next, 2 years. I don't envy the folks that create art or music or, voice acting, anything that has to do that generative AI is trying to take over right now. I do not envy their careers right now. Cyberpunk was, I don't know, unplayable is a bit harsh. I think it just ran kind of poorly in certain areas, and CD Projekt Red took it off the PlayStation Store so that they could fix it and then released it again once it was fixed. Yeah, if we do have AI by the middle of the century, I imagine it will be in a much more consumer-friendly state or employee-friendly state, whichever you prefer to describe it. But it will not exist as it is today. That would shock me if it continues to exist as it is today. I would be very surprised if generative AI in the way that it exists today is going to would continue to rampant the market like it does. Cheapest price for electronics these days are day one price. Yeah, it's insane, isn't it? It's insane. They almost forces you to invest in things early now, which is wild. Wild. The fact that like my Switch is more expensive today than it was when I bought it almost 10 years ago is absurd. It's absurd. Yeah, I don't understand the whole like having a conversation with an AI bot, but that's been a thing for a long time, by the way. So like I never understood that to begin with. And like the fact that it's even making a comeback is wild to me. That's exactly it, Baku. Yeah, they're just not interested in actually holding the companies accountable. And that's why I think it was one of the CEOs of Microsoft, I think, that came out and was just like, oh, please stop making fun of AI. Like, please stop. Fuck you, dude. No, you are a $1 trillion business. Kiss my ass. Pay your employees. Like, kiss my ass, dude. They tell me, oh, please, just accept AI. Kiss my ass. Ridiculous. Yeah, it was only certain areas, Baku, that had issues, and CD Projekt Red wasn't happy with it. They were the ones that made the decision to take it off the store, to my knowledge, at least from back then. But like, it was only a few spots that were pretty like bad, and they just fixed it. And once it was fixed, they re-released it. It was fine. They did offer refunds. Yep. Yeah, CD Projekt Red did everything right, I think, in that situation. Outside of releasing the game in a perfect state, right? But like Skyrim released and it ran like shit too, and they just fixed it over time on the PlayStation 3. I played that game for 13 hours on release, and I crashed on my PlayStation 3 so many times, absurd amount of times. Absolutely unacceptable for a day one game. For how many times I had never crashed on a PlayStation 3 game ever before that, and I crashed I think like 7 or 8 times in the first 13 hours of gameplay for Skyrim. So when they said that Cyberpunk was having some issues, that didn't shock me. Yeah, that's another thing. That cyberbullying and it's gotten better. Admittedly, it's gotten better. People are getting held accountable for the things that they're doing for like threats and like legitimate threats and things. So like it's not where it was 20 years ago, right? Where like, you know, especially cyber sex stuff, like sexual crimes on the internet, that has been it's significantly better now. The fact is you could go into a chat room 20 years ago and you could get like almost instantly have somebody that was 20 years older than you trying to like, you know, hook up. Gross. So it is miles ahead of where it was 20 years ago. Miles ahead. Is it where it needs to be? No, of course not. But as long as we continue making progress on that, I think that's fine. AI chats, yeah. Yeah, it was like the girlfriend chat or whatever. There was some girl on the internet. It was a web page, and you would like have a conversation with her, and she'd have a conversation with you back and shit. That was like, I was still in college, I think, when that was out, and that was popular. People were making YouTube videos about it. I'm pretty sure there's still YouTube videos out there of people. I think Dashie did a video on that thing once. And like, that's technically AI. It's just an AI chatbot talking back to you, having responses based on the prompts that you put in, right? Or even that one that like you put in like a prompt and it just goes, are you a man or a woman? Are you a man? And you can say yes. And it like eventually guesses like the person that you're thinking of. Like that's generated through the call and response, right? The Napster chat rooms, yeah. Yeah, CD Projekt Red was a great learning lesson for how investors have been impacting the gaming industry over the last, like, probably longer than this if we're being honest, but specifically the last 10 years. That is a perfect example of like how investors have been negatively impacting the gaming space. The Eevee bot, yep. I forget the names of them because I never used them, right? I have no idea what they are. I do remember seeing YouTube videos on it, but I don't remember what they're called. But yeah, they've definitely existed for a long time. And that was the thing, like, it wasn't that popular then, so I don't know what made it, like, come back today. I think it must have had something to do with, like, with COVID and the isolation period that people had, that they were just looking for some kind of a connection, and then this just kind of was born of it, and it's just come back from that. But maybe as things start to return to a sense of normalcy, which probably won't be until the 2030s, if we're being honest with each other, like, you might think it feels normal now, it's not. I'm telling you right now, it's not. And like, once we get back to a sense of normalcy where people are actually like doing the things that they used to do and evolving past like what the 2020s were, it's gonna continue until probably the early to mid 2020 or 2030s before we actually see some like meaningful change for how people communicate with each other. Yeah. Yeah, there's way too many negatives for AI for anybody with a like working brain, right? There are way too many negatives for AI for you to feel like it's anywhere near what it needs to be. To have public access to it at all, there's no way. It shouldn't even be released to the public right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. The last 5 years have been dog shit. There has been very little silver lining. So the fact that we are all alive and here today and enjoying this wonderful Final Fantasy game, we should all be thankful, honestly. Yeah. And that doesn't surprise me either, right? Like this kind of stuff generally does, you know what I mean? Like it's anything to get away from the fact that, like, how do I phrase this? Anything to get away from their own accountability, to hold themselves accountable for their own, like, actions, for their own missteps, for their own mistakes, for their own lives, right? Any way to, like, deflect and get away from the things that they have to deal with in their everyday lives, they're just like, num, 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 num. So the fact that they're, like, creating, like, you know, organizations and whatever around it, that doesn't shock me at all. Doesn't shock me at all. It's disappointing, but, like, it doesn't shock me at all. Yeah. Well, it's just like I don't know how it is everywhere else, but, like, in the United States, COVID's still a huge problem. And like, the United States government is essentially just, and this is regardless of party, this is not politics, this is just a fact. The United States government over the last 4 years has basically swept it under the rug. They sent out those vaccines and they're just like, all right, get your asses back to work. And meanwhile, COVID's still, like, actively killing people. Long COVID is still something that we do not have enough information on yet, which is, like, reasonable considering we've only had, like, knowledge on the disease for almost 6 years at this point. But, like, we have no idea what the long-term impacts of that's going to be and how badly that's going to hurt people over the course of their lives. And so, like, there's just way too many variables, and people are just, like, happy to ignore it at this point, which is wild to me. But, like, at some point, like, yeah. At some point, there are bigger fish to fry, you know what I mean? Like, this is still a problem, and it's still a huge issue, but, like, have you seen the news? It's like, eek. That's not our top priority right now, unfortunately, you know what I mean? It's a problem. Gotta stop it. But, like, we got other problems right now. Defunding other Department of Health, yeah, that's a whole issue in its own right. Yeah. Well, and COVID was awful here. Obviously, it was worse in a couple of other places around the world, but, like, COVID has been awful here, and that's why they just, like, if the cogs stop churning, right? The United States can't have that, right? Can't have that. Can't stop the machine. If the machine stops going, the rich people don't get their money. That's a problem. Rich people got to have their money, and if the rich people don't have billions of dollars, you get those people out there that are poor, you get them out there right now, and you make them make that money right now. You do that right now. It's insane. Oh, I won't. I am perfectly comfortable taking you at your word and believing you with 100% certainty, Baku. I have enough unburdened, I have enough unburdened access to knowledge just in general of things that I absolutely do not need to know to function as a member of society. And that's just the truth of it. That's the truth of it, right? Like, and I'm good with most of the things I know, because we actually just had a conversation today about how, like, the and this goes into a whole nother conversation that I'm not willing to have right now, but, like, the whole point of, like, the oil crisis that's happening right now, and the oil crisis that happened back in 2007 was the first time we actually saw gas prices go from, like, $1.30 all the way up to, like, $2.50. So it almost doubled. And, like, who did that actually impact, right? It didn't impact people in the upper middle class. It didn't impact the people who were the millionaires and billionaires, right? It impacted us, right? Because we were only making $7.25 an hour back in 2006, 2007. And now all of a sudden, a third of our hourly wage went into 1 gallon of gas. And it's just like, fuck, hello? Like, I have to drive the car to get to the job that I have to work, and now it's costing me about a third of my paycheck or a third of my hourly wage just to fill my tank. Like, what are we doing? And so, like, this has been a constant spiral and a constant loop for in this nation specifically for way longer than 20 years, but specifically the last 20 years, it's been a huge problem. Huge problem. 6 years, yeah. Yeah, Tylenol's a big bag boon, man. But don't worry, aspirin's okay. It makes you not have thick blood. We live in this timeline. We live in this timeline, you and I. This is the timeline we live in. Woo! Love that for us. Yeah, the difference between now and today, right? I'm sorry, now and the past, right? Is that now we have, like I said, unburdened or unlimited access to information, right? Because of these. These are essentially unlimited, untethered access to every single piece of information you could ever possibly want at any point in time, right? Any point in time. And you can get it from this whenever you want, right? Right now, you can open up TikTok, you can open up Instagram, you can open up Twitter, you can open up Facebook, you can open up YouTube, you can open up Twitch. Just an unlimited access to information. And we as humans are not prepared, equipped, or able to process or manage or cope with all of that information. It's not possible, right? We're just not capable. We're not built like that, right? The technology has evolved past our ability to be able to process all of this information at the same time. So like one of the biggest life skills you can learn as a human being is learning when to just like, can't do that. Can't do that. That's got to be somebody else's problem. It can't be mine, right? Can't be mine. Yeah, we could have actually been just the regular COVID and just did the little vaccine shots, and we probably would have been fine. But then all these variants came out, and now it's like it's difficult for the vaccines to even keep up at this point. The success rate's dropping. It's crazy. But yeah, the 2020s specifically has been like the years of unimpeded access. That's the word I was looking for. Unimpeded. I kept saying anyway, unimpeded access to like just an unbelievable, overwhelming amount of information. It's insane. Yep. Yeah, no, I get it, right? Well, it's not doom and gloom either, right? I appreciate your point, like, and I appreciate that, like, we probably need to move on. But like, this is kind of like when we were talking about the ICE raids, right? And we were talking about how the ICE raids were impacting our communities and the people around us and our loved ones, right? And how much it's impacting our ability to trust the people, the law enforcement, whatever you want to say it, right? And then like somebody was like, oh, I know we don't really want to talk about politics. Man, that's not politics anymore, man. That's life. That's life. These people's livelihoods are being taken away from them, and for what? Because of some arbitrary rule that they decided is real when the 90% of the country doesn't agree with that. That's wild to me, right? That's not politics anymore. That's just people that's people's life. That's human rights at that point, right? So it's even stuff like this gets into like the solutions become political, and that's the politics of it, right? Is the solution to the problems. But the problems in themselves are not the problem, or not the politics, right? Right. It's when they start getting into the cult conversations, right? And they're just like, oh, well, my party's better than yours, and this and that. And it's just like, shut the fuck up, dog. Like, they both suck. Everybody sucks. The entire government, and the Americans specifically, they're fucking dog shit. Like, and it needs an overhaul stat. But like, it's never gonna happen because there's too much money in politics. And this is a capitalistic country that runs around money, so never gonna happen. Just is what it is. 1984 shit, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
On your toes.
Crazy. Yeah. Sorry. I went in a little deeper than I expected to there. I apologize. It's amazing how much better off we'd be if more people read. I mean that sincerely too, like read like fiction novels specifically. Like how much things would be different if people just read books. It's crazy. because then you could like have them read these novels and come to conclusions and make their own decisions on their own. Like that's what books and reading do for you, right? It lets you like interpret things the way that you interpret them and like learn how to interpret things and like have conversations with other people and figure out how they interpret things and then find a way to make that work. You know what I mean? And like there's other ways to do that too, right? With like through proper structured debate and stuff like that. But like books are a huge way for people to do that consistently. And because people just don't read like that anymore, they just don't get that kind of like perspective, I suppose is the right way to put it, which is unfortunate. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. And it's not going to stay the same, right? Like, it's not going to stay like this forever. Eventually, it'll change. It always does, you know? It's just a matter of, like, how quickly it changes and how much we're willing to, you know, sit by and let things happen. That's going to affect the future and how much, like, we have to deal with this over the course of the next, you know, couple decades or the rest of our lives even. But as long as you keep doing what's best for you and what's best for the people around you and what's best for your community and what's best for people, like the people, like fuck the rich people, but the actual society that you're in, as long as you're doing that, we'll continue to see meaningful changes. It's going to take longer than any of us want it to, which sucks. Yes, debating about fiction is super fun, actually, turns out. Yep. It's sad, isn't it? An indictment on socialism and not communism. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. But that's a media literacy problem, right? Like, I mean, even what's the current rate of illiteracy in the United States? Right? It's like, I think it's like 25% of the country is illiterate, something like that. It's a much higher figure than anybody expected. I don't know what the actual figure is, so that might be off. But like, there's a large percentage of this country that is illiterate, and the fact that they do not comprehend certain critical think pieces like you know, like Animal Farm, like, you know, 1984, you know, regardless, you know, name your novel, right? But like, that doesn't shock me, unfortunately. You know, I'm gonna be on the other side of that fence, I think. I'm good. I'm good on the incest, I think. I don't know if that's a hot take, but that's not for me. Granted, I'm pretty sure that George Lucas at the time didn't know that that's where that was going, and like, you know, I'm pretty sure he may have even said that he didn't actually know that was going, right? But yeah, one of the biggest retcons in the history of media, I would assume. Crazy.
Attention all crew,
code green. Code green.
Security forces stand by. Hostile forces on board. Code green.
Get up. You're being moved.
Fake me.
On your feet, scum. You too.
Get him. Bam. You just got chocoboed.
All right, time to split. Not run. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Off they go. Saz and Vanille escaped. Oh, yeah. Actually, this is a great time to take a break. Yeah, the ads are running.
What? You'd rather die?
Nope. When you put it like that, nope.
Scare you? Scares me. Scares me so much. I think I might die of fright. So, I push myself to live even harder.
Yeah.
I can just imagine Dodge laughing at me. Right now, I'd do anything to see that smile. Stay positive, right?
Let's freaking do it. Now we're Saz and Vanille. And don't worry, if you thought that our friends, the medic flans were gone, I'm happy to tell you that they're right here. They've been here all along. They're waiting for us. So Saz and Vanille don't get any upgrades to their Crystarium. They've got the same Crystarium that they had before. So all we have to do is just go back through this stuff and keep moving them along. I think at this point, I would like to get Renew for Saz. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Renew really quick just so we have it available. And then we'll go back and grab the spells as well. I'll grab Fyra first. I think we get all of it anyways. Yeah, we do. You know what? Let's just get him to roll level and Ravager. It's fine. And then Vanille. She gets Renew. And that's it, right? No skill. Oh, no, she does get Raise. Okay, so we want to get her Raise. Let's get her up to Raise. So I didn't actually say this out loud, but Renew is a technique like summons and Libra and such, but Raise is a white magic attack. So we do want our white mages to have Raise, but Renew is not as important unless you're actually controlling them, right? Stay in the sun for 10 minutes a day. Yeah, it matters a lot, man. That's why we get out and walk for at least like 30 to 45 minutes a day. Usually it's only in the winter when we don't, is the only time that we don't, but I take a multivitamin anyway for the most every single day just to make sure that I'm getting the vitamins that I need. And in the winter time specifically, we at least have like all the windows open and such, so at least there's some sunshine coming through. It's not the same, don't get me wrong, like, but it's only, usually it's from December until like mid to late February is usually about how long it's gonna like winter last here. But this year we've got La Nina, so it's gonna be a little bit different. I think we got most of the cold weather already, and I think it's gonna be a pretty warm February. So hopefully this year it won't be as bad as it has been in previous years. I think I'll stick with the Deneb Duelers for now. I do prefer the Spica Defenders because they have extended offensive buffs, but we don't need extended offensive buffs at this point in the game. So the damage is probably better off for now because we're going to struggle for a bit here because Saz and Vanille are not quite as strong as the other party members. They rely on Saboteur and Synergist to do most of the heavy lifting. I should have a Synergist medic class as well. And then maybe do Ravager, Saboteur. Yeah, this works for me. Yeah. Yeah, moving is definitely helpful. Even just walks, like playing Pokemon Go for 30 minutes. You get to play a little video game, you get to have some fun. You get to walk around for 30 minutes, hatch some eggs. It's a good reason, a good excuse to get up and get moving. But yeah, stretching is definitely required. Like, especially for Beat Saber, yeah. But like, just in general, man, it helps a lot. I promise you. I promise you, you'll see a difference in your 30s if you're stretching right now. I promise you. Because I know people that have to go through like physical therapy just for regular daily day-to-day stuff now. And it's sad. It's unfortunate, you know. What up, homies? So we don't have information on Flanborg yet, so we're gonna go ahead and get him going, but we definitely want to get rid of Flanders first because... Oh, he's not healing. Guess he doesn't like that guy very much, eh? Bop, bop, bop. And Pokikoya. Boop, boop, boop. You can see here how much slower these fights are, right? Yeah, like I said, I don't really play Pokemon Go anymore. It's usually just an excuse to get up and get walking. It gives me something to do while we're out on our walk. But even then, most of the time we just chit-chat on the walk. That's why I don't really play that much anymore. If there were more fun things to do in Pokemon Go, I would probably play it more often, but there aren't, so.
Huh? What's that?
Let me see, Vanille. Thank you. Oh! No, you don't see me. You don't see me. Oh, yeah, I think people are just memeing. Just a little joke. Right. Bye-bye. Which way do we want to go? Oh, right first, right?
They always have to make these things more complicated than they need to be.
You're so right, Saz. You're so right for that. Oh, it stopped the stagger. Dang it. Why are you attacking?
Fill you full of holes.
Maybe Power World, yeah. I heard Power World's coming out with their 1.0 release. Hopefully folks have fun with that. Listen, I didn't say anything. I just work here. That's fair. Yeah. Pokemon's got some wild origins, to put it mildly. Bub up, bub up, bub up. Flip. Vanille, please! Right. A Lovander? I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Let's assume no. Let's assume no. No is probably a safe bet. Oh, it's a Power World one? Gotcha. Yeah, I only played Power World for like 5 hours, I think. That was one of those games where I was just like, man, this might be a really fun multiplayer game. And as soon as I made that connection, whenever I make that connection in a video game, if I can't get a consistent team of people to play the game, then I don't play it. Because I'm just like, man, this would probably be better if it was a multiplayer game. And then I just don't ever play it because I don't get to play it multiplayer. It's unfortunate. It's the reason why I haven't played Monster Hunter. It's the reason why I haven't played a couple of other games too. Stop slapping me! Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It seemed like it was fun. It was never a Power World problem. It was a me problem, right? I was just not interested in playing the game by myself.
Don't give up. You can do it.
Can you give me a little bit more health, Vanille? Please?
Don't
fine now. Let's actually switch to dual caster here. Finish this up.
Watch and learn, kid.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I don't blame you. Doo-doo.
Like this thing's gonna keep us out.
Nope.
Code purple. I repeat, code purple. Security breach. All units on alert. Code purple.
Looks like we ain't the only ones cleaning house. Could be Lucy.
Could be Fang.
True.
Come on, let's hurry.
Let's go get rescued.
No, not this time. For once in my life, I am going to save her.
All right, now you're talking.
Code purple.
Code purple. I repeat, code purple. Security breach. All units on alert. Code purple.
All these colors. What's it mean?
Panic.
Means we're doing our job. Making a lot of SciComm guys nervous.
Who are they fighting?
Vanille.
Boop, 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 boop. Off we go.
Let's hurry it up. Neil's waiting.
Yeah, I'm fairly good at taking care of like people, children, myself. Doesn't mean I'm interested. But like, you know, if I gotta do it, I can do it. Sell off some of these chips. Yeah, look at all this money we're getting now. See this? I wonder if you know what? I'm just gonna look it up. I'll be honest. I'll be totally frank. Blaze Fire Saber upgrade mat. I don't want your advice. I just want what the stupid upgrade material is. Upgraded to Flamberge. Perovskite. That's right. That's right. Perovskite. Yeah, we don't have access to that yet, I don't think. Oh, we do. I really want to save this money for something else, though. I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, they can definitely be a bit of a bore, the last couple of worlds. I like what they were trying to do, but it was definitely like some of the last couple worlds were left a lot to be desired, to put it mildly. Ooh, this is actually gonna be a pretty tough fight. I think I'm gonna summon here. I don't want to fart around with this. I have two nieces. I've got a niece and a nephew. It's in 16. Nice.
Cut us a path.
This on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's definitely tough. That's just good. Didn't get it upgraded all the way, but that's fine. Could be enough. Yeah. Nay. I need to turn on quick animations for this too.
Let's ride it. No time to waste.
I'm not even gonna kill this one.
Trample him. Hiya. The storm is here.
Yike. That's a bad summon.
Until next
Yeah.
time.
Right, yeah. Yeah, being able to give them back is the biggest benefit, right? For sure. When you have your own, you can't do that no more. They frown on that, turns out. Right, return to sender, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's the fire station. You know, I probably don't recommend that either. They probably don't recommend that either. Or the church steps, actually, yeah. Yeah, for legal purposes, this is all a joke. Boop, boop, boop. I think if I don't switch to Relentless Assault, that this thing's going to live, and I need this thing to not be alive in game. Let's switch. I don't think this is going to get me there either, but I want to at least try. Yeah, when they're very, very young, they're still going through the formative years, still learning right from wrong, right? Like, it makes sense. Just playing, listening, yeah. Yeah. Get this thing staggered as well. Probably need to go to the combat clinic for a second just to heal up. Back to Relentless Assault. Right, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you just give me some video games and it's over, right? Yeah. Yeah, I totally get that. Yeah. I'm just kidding, sorry. Sorry. Oh, it is not a bullet, I'll tell you that. My bangs are down to like here. My hair is super long. Ooh, need to heal. But yeah, no, it's more of a, it's growing out, and as it's getting longer, it doesn't look bad, and I don't like my hair anyway, so I don't really care. It's cheaper to keep it longer at this point. Obsessed with One Piece, nice. That's a nice thing to be obsessed with all the episodes in that series. Shoot. Yeah, I bet it's fun. How long was that fight? 10 minutes? Oh, wow. We actually 5-starred that fight. No kidding. Yeah, so that's what happens to me too. Once it got to this stage, it's getting a little bit better, but you can see like in the back, like how curly this is. Like that's, my hair poofs out like an afro. It's bad. Like, but that's why I wear the hats too, because it flattens my hair out. No, I've never had a mullet before. I don't think I ever would on purpose either. Yeah, I heard the live action was actually pretty okay. Oh, we have to shoot. Sorry. Shit. I might die here.
Here. Appreciate it.
That was my fault. I forgot to Libra the new enemies. Yeah. Long hair is definitely difficult to manage, to put it mildly. Need to heal up again. Gotcha. That's good to know. I appreciate it. I think at this point, like, I'm more likely to play like an RPG that I haven't finished yet than I am to start like a pretty intense anime at this point in my life. So it's not a never say never thing, right? Because I do recognize that One Piece is like a good piece of media that probably should be consumed by me in particular. But it's not something that's on my to-do list in the near future, at least. Don't like tied hair, that's fair. That's fair. This thing dodges physical attacks. I don't know why it doesn't say that. What's it weak to? Fire? Fire and lightning?
Easy.
Yeah, you're starting to see some of the power creep happen, right? Some of the enemies are getting a little stronger. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, that's where we're supposed to go. So I want to go in the inner circles first, right? We'll fight these two, the Vespa soldiers real quick. Oh, is this the, behemoth too? Eek, that's not a behemoth. That's one of those stupid thingies. This is gonna hurt. Does it kill us though, is the question. No. 400 damage is fine. Let's do delta attacks to be safe here. We're gonna have to Libra that this thingy. What you weak to, sir? No status immunities, no weaknesses. You know what that means?
Thank you.
Chris didn't go on yet. Let her keep trying.
Thanks.
Saboteur works similar to Commando in terms of keeping the stagger gauge up, so as long as she's still trying to put the debuff on, we'll keep her on. Let her try. Yep, there we go. Okay, now we can go back to real assault. And now it's time for this thing to get exploded in game. Yeah, it does. It does. It's amazing how much effort and time goes into creative pieces, isn't it? It makes you appreciate other media pieces, art forms a lot more, doesn't it? Because even things like the Tolkien books, right? The Lord of the Rings series, it's wild, man. And the fact that they were actually able to like do a good job with the movies, like a pretty good job overall, was like wildly impressive considering what they had to work with. Which is why I will always recommend Lord of the Rings films to anybody that watches, like, that likes fantasy, just in general. It's a wild experience. Wild experience. What were we working on? We weren't working on Commando, we were working on Medic to get to Raise, right? Oh, we did get to Raise. We just haven't gotten to Renew yet. I do like having Renew on the main character that we're controlling, just so that we have an option, right? So let's do that. And then I think this was just a Ra, right? I'm not interested in the Ra anyways. So let's go back to Commando and start working on Blindside and some higher strength stat here. Okay, and then Hope was not in Synergist, was in Ravager, right? Now it's just working towards the role level. I think I got the Medic. Does he have a Raise? No, it's Renew. That's why I wasn't working on Medic. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. I was gonna say, even the Hobbit films, they weren't as good, obviously. But like, I don't think, well, some people expected it to be, but I didn't expect them to be as good as the Lord of the Rings films, and I was not disappointed by them overall. Like I said, I think that they probably could have done a little bit better with those films, but I was still satisfied. I enjoyed the movies for what they were worth. I love you can just continue leveling up Snow, and he just is sitting in the back doing nothing. Man, these fights suck. I hate fighting these guys. We did it correctly last time, though, so it's just going to be... It's just going to be Ravager, Synergist, Saboteur to start, and then switching to Sentinel. Let's just do it. The OG cartoon, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. From everything that I've heard, it's pretty impressive. Oh, Fang, I need you to stop using the Guz. It's just not helpful. We'll wait until we have Protect down on Fang, and then we'll switch back. Okay, we should be fine now. All right. Go to Delta attack, start working them. We didn't get any debuffs down because she kept using Sloga instead of the base spells. Disappointing. Hope, are you casting? There you go.
This'll be fun.
I wish Hope had offensive buffs right now. It would be very helpful. I'm definitely going to need Fang's help to finish this thing off. That's good to hear. Yeah, I don't think... I wonder if I even have like something that I would call my favorite show. I don't really, honestly. And again, that's more of a me problem than a media problem. I don't resonate as much with television as I do with like games or books or film, some film, right? But very few films even get me like that. I don't remember hearing much about the live-action Cowboy Bebop. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but I don't remember hearing much about it. Why is she even using arrows? Is it weak to wind? Was a good retelling. Okay, that's good to hear. Is that it was okay? Yeah, I think that's probably what I would hope for if they were doing a live-action version of an anime, right? Is that if it was okay, then I think I would be pretty happy about that. You know what I mean? Personally. But that's coming from somebody that watched Dragon Ball Evolutions. You know what I mean? Anything above like awful, I think I'd be pretty satisfied with overall. You feel me? That was like when Advent Children came out. Advent Children was not a mind-blowing movie. Like, it was good and it was fun, and there were a lot of reasons to like Advent Children, and they did a lot of things well in Advent Children. Is it one of the best movies of all time? Hell no. But like, it was fun for what it was worth. Yeah, if it's not 1-to-1, yeah. It's the same thing as the Final Fantasy remakes, right? Like, I did watch GT. I did watch GT. I think GT gets a little bit more hate than it deserves. It's not quite as bad as people make it out to be.
Just like I planned.
I don't think it's good, right? I don't think it's good, but like, it's fine. Like, GT's fine. It's time.
Let's get this over with.
You're going down. Oh shit. I was still in the thing for the Vikings. Whoopsie doodle. Yes. No, it's very silly fun, right? It's very silly fun. And what people didn't know, especially in the West at the time, was like, that's what Dragon Ball was too, right? Was just silly fun. And I don't think they were trying to recreate like the Dragon Ball magic in GT, but I think that was probably closer to the goal than what Z was. Where Z was very much focused on the action with some like moments of like funny ha-has. GT definitely focused more on the characters and the exploration and the adventure until like the end of GT, and then it got to the point where they were fighting a whole lot, right? Well, around the Baby Saga is really when things started to ramp up. But then most of the people who liked Dragon Ball Z said that the Baby Saga on was their favorite part of GT, right? So, and that's why you got Super, right? Dragon Ball Super is essentially like their retelling of the post Dragon Ball Z story to try to make it so that it was more about the fighting and less about like the adventure side of it, right? And then Daima was back to the adventure side of it, and I actually like Daima quite a bit. I like Daima quite a bit. Again, I don't think that Daima was like one of the best Dragon Ball seasons we ever had, but I enjoyed Daima for what it was. I thought Daima was very fun. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4 was admittedly insanely hype at the time. Like, when that happened, holy shit, people freaked out. Hell, that was me during Super. Like, I was up at 3:30 in the morning watching the Tournament of Power on YouTube. It was like I was in the 2000s again. It was crazy. Shit was crazy. I felt like I was in my 20s again, man. Shit was wild. Yeah, I wish Daima was a little longer, personally. I do. I'm excited for the whole thing to come out in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, though. I hope they flesh it out a lot in Kakarot. I haven't played the DLC at all, but I hope they flesh it out a bit. I have a lot of respect for DBZ Kakarot as a video game. I think they did a bang-up job with that game. Yeah, I enjoyed Super quite a bit. I did. I did fight that guy already. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, no, she's got the debuffer lady here. Or the buffer lady here. She's got to go. He got to go. Yeah, dispel that shit. We ain't about that life. Nope. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. The Super Saiyan 4 was a very cool and very well done, I think, aspect. But like, yeah, I really like Daima. I really like Daima. I thought Daima was super fun. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say, I liked Kakarot a lot. Kakarot was one of the few games I've platinumed. I liked Kakarot a lot. I think Kakarot is probably the best retelling of a Dragon Ball Z, like the story of Dragon Ball Z, since like the Budokai games. I thought they did a great job. And like the side quests and being able to explore the areas, find the Dragon Balls and such, like that, I had a blast in that game. That was a lot of fun. And I think I appreciate Kakarot even more now because Sparking Zero was kind of a disappointment for me. Like, I think Sparking Zero is fun, like the gameplay is fun, but the story mode in Sparking Zero was not good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I've grown very fond of Spy Family. Like, I really like Spy Family. I think that every single episode in the series so far, I've enjoyed quite a bit. I know it's got a lot of recency bias, so I didn't want to like outright say it, but like Spy Family is something that I very much enjoy looking, and I look forward to watching every single week. The only open world Dragon Ball game? I think so? I suppose technically the Legacy of Goku games have a little bit of an open world to them for the Game Boy Advance. Because there's some side quests and stuff in those games as well. And like you're not on rails the whole time. So I guess it would depend on how strict your definition is of open world at the end of the day. Okay, we've done the full circle here. Make sure there are no balls. Kill this guy real quick. Yeah, I agree. No, I like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot a lot. You're not gonna hear me say anything bad. The combat is serviceable. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The combat is not the greatest thing about Kakarot. That is true. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I forget the name of it too, though. Something Adventure, right?
Thanks.
Yeah, I forget the name of it. I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah. I never got to play that one. I didn't get a chance to own that one, unfortunately. Yeah, the only reason I even remember it is because Reeves actually brought it up when we were gaming one night. When I was looking through Retro Island Gaming to see what kind of sales they had. And he brought it up. I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me, though.
Be ready for the next fight.
But yeah, unfortunately, that's not one I ever got to play, which makes me sad. It doesn't look like there are any treasure chests in the second loop, so I think I can probably just move on and just fight that other guy right there. Because I think that's the only other treasure chest is that set of enemies there. We can just grab those and move on. Oh, heck. Thought I was going to sneak up on him.
On your toes.
I will say I remember that the Frieza DLC was one that I was not wholly impressed with. In the Kakarot game. Get him, Fang. Get the other raider, and then we should be good to go. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Worked out. Heal up real quick. Launch that man. All right, we're good.
New strategy. Thank you.
Yeah, some of the fights in Kakarot can be pretty difficult. God, I love that game though. Love that game. So fun. If I ever get my hands on the DLC, I'd probably stream it, I'll be honest. I actually regret not streaming that game. I had a lot of fun with that. 10 to 15 levels higher? Yeah, that's bullshit. That's some shit. Speaking of some shit, can you believe this? I am hungry. I don't know why I'm hungry. It's 9 o'clock at night. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's unfortunate that you can kind of cheese it quite a bit. Yeah, maybe I didn't have enough for dinner. It's okay, I can have some peanut butter after. A white cape. Ooh, they gave it to us. Let's go. Ooh, we're not gonna kill it. Bad. Maybe Fang will get a Scourge off here. No, she's not going to. Bummer. Oh, she got the smite. Let's go. Nice. Probably need to play a little safe here. Let's go to Combat Clinic just to heal back up. Then Delta attack just to be safe. And then we'll get this Viking up in the air. I shouldn't have to change here. We should be able to stay on Delta attack for now. Lightning should be able to take out half HP, right? It's actually going to be pretty close. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, perfect. He just got out of her guard.
Time for another approach.
Okay. Get back on this guy. The slow helps a lot because they don't cast quite as often, so we won't have to be in Sentinel as long as they're slowed. It looks like the other one might not be slowed. I thought she got it on it, but maybe I was wrong. Based on how quickly it's attacking. Not doing too much damage, and if it uses its fire attack on Hope or Fang, we'll be fine. Even on Lightning, Lightning's got enough HP, we shouldn't have to worry about it. But they both have bar fire on, so it wouldn't be a big deal. Let's switch to Thunder. It's a little bit faster than doing all the Spark Strikes back to back. There we go. It is weak to Thunder, right? Yeah. It did not have slow on, by the way. I was right. we can take care of now. We'll put bar fire on lightning as well. That should make this fight pretty much over. Switch to relentless assault, get it up in the air, and then it's over. Oops. Okay, aggression should take it out. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, when you get them both on commando and get them doing damage to a single target like that, it dies pretty fast. Okay. I think I'm satisfied. We can move on. Get our Crystariums done. This will give Saz and Vanille a lot of Crystarium points as well, which is nice. Medic, we already got Renew, right? So I'm ready to move on from that. Commando, we're getting Blindside, right? And then I'll just take the Strength, it's fine. And then Hope, just the roll level. And then probably the Synergist roll level if I had to hedge a bet. Because I'll get more HP from the Synergist and Medic levels. And again, I'm not really worried about Renew just yet. We will have, there will be a point where we do want Renew on Hope. I suppose, spoiler alert, but it is not going to be in the short term, so we should be fine for now. What do I want for you? Commando roll level, I guess. Yes. Yes, commando roll level is fine. And then Snow again, I really don't care. At this point, this is just stat increases more than anything else. Alrighty, here we go.
Colonel, we've lost the intruders.
That means we're code yellow. No, wait. Code blue? If we were orange, that would mean...
The escapees made it through! They're entering the engine room!
No! Damn the sea!
Intruders located! They're on the weather deck, starboard side!
Make it rain!
Desperate times.
You heard her, make it rain!
Code white.
Oh no, what's code white? Looks bad.
How is that? What's going on?
All right, thankfully, Saz and Vanille do not have to deal with the level of power that we were dealing with the Lightning team, so we're actually going to be just fine. Get this roll level maxed out, go to Synergist, start working on this as well. Get the Magic Plus. Magic Plus 4 is insulting at this point in the game. We'll take the HP plus 50, though. That's nice. But yeah, Magic Plus 4 is not a good upgrade, in case anybody at home was curious. I guess we can just finish off... We can just finish off Medic for Vanille, right? She already got the skill for Saboteur, right? Yes. Just have some things to learn here, though, right? Oh, she doesn't have Blizzard yet. That probably matters. I need to put her through Ravager really quick. She probably needs Blizzard. At least. We can go to, like, Watera, I suppose, as well. But yeah, she needs to at least have access to all the spells, right? Okay, pop a save. All right, what are we working with here? Oh yeah, just a janitor. Habu! Habu! Down you go. Easy peasy. Yeah, we can just run around the outside, but we do want to eventually go into the inner circle because I think there's something we have to interact with. But again, we want to try to take a couple of these fights if we can. They don't give as much CP in these fights, so we're not super pressed about the fights here, in particular with this team. But
Did you see that coming?
that should take out the one. Then all we need to do is just get some nice stagger resistance up with Commando here, and then we should be able to switch to dual casting, finish this thing off fast.
You got this, Vanille.
Piece of cake. Yeah, Vanille's actually hitting pretty hard, which is good to see. Okay, we should be able to beat that, but we're gonna wait and finish off the rest of the area first. Can we sneak on these guys? I think I would have to use a Deceptisol. Do I even need to? Is there an item up here? There isn't. I don't have to do that. I don't see an item. We can try it. I get the feeling they're gonna lose this one though. Because Saz doesn't have any defensive buffs, right? Oh shit, I'm dead. For sure we're dead here. I have to summon. Yeah, that's the only way we live this is if I summon here.
I summon
Thanks for sticking through the ads, everybody. Appreciate it.
There you
Get
are.
Sebrin Hilder. First time summoning. Let's go. Man, I really wish he would have put vigilance on himself. Oh, I was a little delayed. We're gonna get level 2 now. It's my fault. But now Saz will have all those buffs. I don't think the buffs fall off, but I forget how summons work in this game.
Start your engines. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Time to wrap this up.
Tell him, Chocobo.
Come on. Oh yeah.
The haste back on. Faith and vigilance, and we should be good to go. Oh, there it goes. I was like, come on, Imperil, get on there. Just be fast.
You could do it.
Didn't even have to ask.
One more Kira. Oh, she just healed herself. That's fine. One more cast. Should be good to go. You're gone. You're done. You're finished. Is it immune to D-Shell? I guess it was probably resistant to it in the shelled form, eh? Just like the other ones that we were fighting in the plains. Fighting in the plains. Done. Tough fight, but... You get an item drop. Yeah, see, there's nothing over here. Looks like there's one more chest off to the left here we can go grab. Which we might even be able to sneak, honestly. No. It's okay, though. It shouldn't be a terribly tough fight. These are not hard enemies. Oh, it's just dual cast. Get this thing staggered and get it out of here.
We got this, Vanille.
Cast again. Nice. It's gonna do that shock move here. Once it uses the shock move, it doesn't really attack again for a while after that. I don't know if there's like a recharge time with it or something, but it seems to struggle to attack after it uses the shock move once. And it's not gonna get a chance to. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You're done. You're cooked. If anything, now it's good to do these fights just to get our TP back up. Segmented Carapaces, yeah, it wasn't even worth it. Wasn't even worth it. Let's fight this ding-dang thing. Move on. Fight me, nerd.
Follow the old man's lead.
Jump scares, yeah. There can be. Fire. Fire. And then just faith and vigilance on Saz, and we should be good to go. Alright, let's do it. Alright, one more rotation to cast here, and it should just be done. No photon burst for you, friendo. Not today. He's like, alright, I'll come up and bite you. And he was like, nope, in the air. Oh, bye.
Wisdom does come with age.
Lamau. Uh-oh.
Well, isn't this great?
Take out the bug first. Oh, get it done fast. Come on. You can do it. Stagger it.
girl.
There we go. All right, let's start getting buffs and debuffs down. Saz is attacking you.
Watch and learn, kid. Thanks, Vanille.
Okay, hopefully D-Shell got down, but if it didn't, it's fine.
We got this, Vanille.
Well, burst on Vanille, it should be fine. Just need to try to get it staggered if we can. We're not going to. It's okay. Bop, 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 bop. We should still finish it in time. Looking at the stagger meter, we should be fine. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I wasn't sure if we would need D-Shell or not, but looks like they're just quite strong enough to be able to take it out. Oh, Vanille, please. That was so close.
The wind, it's dying down.
Yeah, it's stopping. And we're decelerating.
Ruh-roh.
They up to something?
Yup.
I don't suppose it could just be, I don't know, good luck?
Nope.
That looks a lot more like bad luck.
You got a point.
Not to me. That we can do something about.
That stuff, easy. Calm lighting.
Let's turn the tables.
That means turn around. Got it. One more hit. Done. I see that ding dang treasure chest back there. You can't fool me. Shoot. Gotcha, bug. Bugs first, right?
Target's a target.
Alright, let's play this a little bit more supportively. Get some debuffs down. Now we can do it. Once it's slow, it's not really much of a threat anymore. Especially when it's a 1-on-3. Because we can use aggressor to get both commandos on the board. And then it's pretty much just dead at that point. Aggression, rather. Because now we just kind of like juggle it in the air. And it ain't coming back down. Bye-bye.
Just another battle.
Doo-doo. Grab ourselves a treasure chest, which is going to contain a Whistlewind Scarf. Oh, I think that's a good one. Memory serves me. Yeah, I forgot about this. Gives ATB advantage. I like this one. I like this one. Let's see. We got Renew and then I stopped, right? Because we're gonna try to get Ravager done. For water, yeah, that's fine. I think I was actually working on Commando, but it's not that it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Was I working on Medic? No, I was working on... Oh, right, because Renew. We don't need Renew yet. Yep. Commando. And then I guess Saboteur level, eh? Because it's gonna come to a point where that's actually gonna matter. All right, here we go. I am a hungry bitch.
Nothing I can't handle. Nothing personal.
That's gonna hurt. Oh, lightning just had Nav good. Ah, shit. She didn't like that one though.
Easy.
Yeah, those fights aren't too bad. Without the other soldiers around, like the big guys with the claws, those bugs aren't that big of a deal. You're just saying relentless assault and just knock these guys out fast. Not today. Not today, bug. Time to sit
Didn't even
back down.
break a sweat.
I didn't even break a sweat. I didn't either. Oh. All right. Sit for the rest of the stream. There we go. Any treasure chest hiding? No?
Gotta stay calm.
Any reason not to be calm? I don't think we've struggled in any of these fights, Hope. Dragoons first. That is fair. Yeah, I suppose I didn't think about that. That is fair.
Keep the enemy off balance.
All right, let's get slow put down. One more bar fire for Vang and we should be good to go. Oh, got cursed down too. Look at you go! Now look at this thing. It ain't doing shit. Guy's a goner. Up, up. Yeah, you're starting to see some of the debuffs and stuff come into play now, right? And some of the buffs and stuff as well. Especially for Saz and Vanille, that was already starting to happen in the last chapter. But it's going to continue to grow how often you need to actually use all of these other paradigms and all these other roles, right? Come back around. Ain't nothing over here. Yeah, whatever.
Keep your mind on the battle. Target's a target.
Get him, Fang. Hope's hurting pretty bad here. Probably need to heal. Okay. Same deal. We want to get slow down. Ideally, bar fire on everybody if we can.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Man. Oh, no, she did get it. I was going to say, man, Fang is having trouble debuffing. I could switch her to the debuffing spear that we got, but her damage would drop off pretty far, and she's our main commando right now. We probably want her dealing a little bit more damage. And now this thing's a goner. And we are almost to the point where we can start like considering skipping some fights. But right now it's too lucrative at this point in the game to skip these fights, because you're getting a whole bunch of credit chips and incentive chips for money. You're getting a decent number of experience, right? Like a decent enough number of experience. Makes it difficult to turn down. Those are going to be a pain in the butt, though, I will admit. We probably have to do Delta attack here, but we should be able to take out the 2 Vespid soldiers before we see Tornado Kick. Wondering if it would switch to the AoE. I knew it was gonna be on me.
Change of plan.
Play it safe here, because tornado kicks are gonna start coming through. Let's get it provoked away. Make sure that they're going in on Fang instead of on Hope and Lightning, who have taken a lot of damage at this point. Yeah, here they come. This is very cool. Nothing. He's caked. Now you can go around, let's assault, go all out DPS and finish this off. It's easy. For folks wondering why I'm choosing to just use fire whenever I'm casting spells, fire tends to miss less. I don't know why, it just does. Could be because it's had a homing effect or, you know, something to that nature, but this fight's gonna be kind of a pain in the booty. I think I want to switch to Delta attack immediately and just have Fang start to defend against some of this stuff, because obviously, as you're already seeing, right, getting out of control.
Wide open.
She still doesn't have them all provoked yet. Got him now.
Out of my way.
Come on, Hope.
Out of my way.
Should be fine now. She's dead. She lived. No way. Go Fang. My bad.
Keep a cool head. You look at me.
That's crazy. She must have lived with like single digit HP. Good fight. Yeah, really good fight. Damn. Yeah, the crazy part about this section is like all of these fights are optional. You do not have to do any of these. All right, Vespa first. I think you're hiding back there.
Keep the enemy off balance. Take this.
Got him all provoked already. That's nice. Pyro? Lazara works too. Nice. Good interrupts here.
Out of my way.
Oh, the Meta Guard fell off. Fine? Fine. Nice.
That wasn't so bad.
It wasn't. But that fight well too. Yeah, no treasure chest. So we could have just left. One of those moments where like, should you or do you, right? Oh, right, medic. Oh, right, no, I finished with medic, right? I was working Ravager instead because of Watera. It's fine, I already started working over here again. Actually, no, this is super far behind, right? What's the other ability? Oh, Scourge. Yeah. Let's try to force Scourge. Synergist, right? Because he doesn't need to renew yet. Saboteur. Because we'll need this later. And then Commando because I don't care. Pop a quick save because we haven't in a bit. We will not stay up here, but there is a treasure chest up here that I want to grab real quick.
Back me up.
Yeah, I actually don't know why canonically, why Snow's... I guess he's probably still hurt. Never mind. Never mind. I got it now. He's probably still recovering from the injuries from the last fight. Canonically. That would make sense. He was beat up pretty bad. do aggression, finish this off.
And I was just getting started.
Not get cocky, Fang. Barb tails, nice. Stuff to get our equipment leveled up, which we will need, so. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think we even need to go into Sentinel here. As long as she gets her cast off, we should be fine. I think I might even be able to do Ravager or Russian here. Yeah, the Canary Mary fight, dude. Yeah, God, I don't blame you. God, I hate those fights. Finish this one off. Or those, you know what I meant. Challenges, I suppose, if you want to use that term lightly.
You asked for it.
The Cheeto page, yeah. It's annoying. Thanks for putting yourselves all in a nice little circle there for me to just ravage. Appreciate that.
Keep a cool head.
Finish this off. Bye-bye. Suppose there's not a treasure chest over here either, but it's still a good experience. Let's do it. All right, we gotta take out the little guys first. That's fast.
Nothing personal.
Yeah, if we can get these 3 done before before the tornado kicks come out, we should be fine. Didn't even have to heal. Fang's taking a lot of damage here, though. Yeah, should be fine. That should do it. That's just Mash A, the video game.
New strategy.
Back up in here.
Just
Done.
like I planned.
Just like you planned it, huh? Good for you, Hope. Are there treasure chests down here? Oh, you can probably avoid all the fights down here, eh? You know, I hadn't considered that. Just want to see if there's a treasure chest down here. I assume they're gonna hide something, right? Yup. $300 gil. What a steal. Oh. Yep. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, those fights are not fun. Or those races, rather. The races are not fun. And I said fight again. Good lord. Uh-oh. Gotta heal. Please.
Appreciate it. You asked for it.
That was close. Yeah, it's basically the last 5 seconds, yeah. Yeah, I do not miss that, I do not miss that part of the Banjo-Tooie. I love that game, but man, some of the side quests or the not like not required stuff is just, boy, not very fun. Oh, the pausing made it possible? Nice. Hey, whatever works, man. The NSO at least has that suspend mode.
You asked for it.
You double healer here.
Appreciate it. This will be fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wrong one.
Keep a
Not
cool
bad.
head.
This one. That resistant to physical, is it? Or magic, right? No. For her races for the Cheeto page. Yeah, I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I would have done the same.
As if there was any doubt. Time for another approach.
Saucer Carol, gotcha.
Keep the enemy off balance. Here. Thank you.
Let's not get cute here. Last time we almost died to these guys. Let Fang do the sentinel bit. We already have full TP anyway, so our rating for the fight doesn't matter. It really does. Yeah, it really does.
Come on then.
I was struggling with Pokemon Puzzle League because the it's not a very long delay, but it's a long enough delay on the audio that makes it very difficult for me to use the audio for the knowing where I was at in terms of moving the blocks. Made it very difficult for me to play it. I think if I was just playing casually, I probably wouldn't care. But because I had played, not that I was competitive, but like, because I had played that game a significant amount and I used the audio cues, it made it very difficult for me to dive into it, which is unfortunate. The shooting galleries, that's fair too. Just to save time, right? It's not like you weren't gonna retry those fights or retry those bits anyway. This is a fight. I know for a fact this is a boss fight coming up. Let's get our Crystarium upgraded here. Nice. That was her. Oops. Mando. Nice job, Snow. You ding dang did it. All right, here we go.
So, Light, how you figure this makes us lucky? Because when we kill it, we're one step closer to Vanille. How's that? Well, when you put it that way.
Alright, let's get the lever down. First thing we're gonna do is immediately go into Saboteur.
Thank you.
This thing is susceptible to slow. I think it's also susceptible to curse. It is indeed. We're gonna let Hope get protect onto everybody here, and then we're gonna switch over to Relentless. Yep, perfect. Should be fine. One more rotation here, then we'll switch to aggression. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Man, that sucks. Yeah, this thing's gone. Just like that. Super easy. And this is a result of us doing that little bit of grinding in this section, by the way. Makes this fight very simple. 1280. Soul Font Talisman. Bye-bye.
Another one.
One big fat stroke of luck after another. So happy I could cry.
Tease us, will ya?
Come down here.
Uh-oh. Never mind.
Vanille!
There you are.
Miss me?
You, the monster!
Where?
What up, homie?
Time for another approach.
If you could believe it, same strategy. Yeah, it is. Once we get cursed down, we need to swap. Okay, it'll be good.
Appreciate it.
Let's have Hope use a Cura here. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now we should be able to go just to go Relentless Assault here. Same thing though. As soon as we get it staggered, all we have to do is switch back to aggression. It should be a pretty quick fight. That's why we let Hope do Bar Thunder, by the way. That would have done a lot of damage if we had not gotten Bar Thunder on. Alright, one more rotation. Should be fine. We're gonna play aggressive here. Can't play aggressive. Gotta heal.
Enemy off balance.
Didn't realize it didn't stagger it when we hit it. Now we play aggressive. Oh, maybe it was just in that section that it was in, but we couldn't interrupt it. Now we can. Yeah, we're good. Ooh, it did lose slow. Hopefully that doesn't matter. Not today, sir. Adios.
Vanille!
Bang!
They are. As long as they have the information, right?
You've still got time.
Fang, there's something I need to tell you.
Making me worry like that. We'll talk later, Missy.
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Nothing. What's on the agenda?
Toppling the sanctum?
No, I mean really.
Be serious. We're gonna take down the sanctum and give Cocoon back to the people.
No, I mean really.
The Fal'Cie have called the shots for long enough.
If we pull this off, it'll be a miracle.
Hmm.
Well, good thing Lady Luck's on our side.
What the heck are those?
Check this out. A miracle. Grand Pulse style. Vanille, go fish. Got it.
Basically.
That's a good girl.
All right.
Let's get on.
It's not an airship, but it's close. Hey, we've seen that owl before. Combo card is cool. That's cool. I know the artwork is neat.
Believe in Lady Luck now?
Yeah. Lady Bad Luck. Ah. Time to purge a Primarch.
You got it. Yeah.
Poor Saz. It can be, yeah.
I had my doubts, but I also believed that if we stuck together, somehow we could change our fate.
Yeah, that sucks. Up you get.
Daisley's through there.
Daisley's the
We're
Primarch.
still gonna have our talk. But let's survive this first, yeah?
Right.
Cat's over it. You can now change the composition of your battle team by pressing wide open the main menu and selecting paradigms. Within the paradigms menu, select battle teams. You'll be able to choose the battle team's leader and members. Changing the members of your battle team will reset the party's paradigm deck. Select customize to check your current paradigm and alter it if desired. So now you can change your party. So we can't change the leader, so you do have to use Lightning as the leader for now. But you can use any of the other party members now, which does open up a lot Obviously, it gives you a lot of options. It also gives you options like giving you SAS for offensive buffs instead of defensive buffs. And we will be playing with that next time. We're going to call it for tonight. Already up on 10 o'clock already. Can't believe that. Stream flew by today.